Hey guys, this is Ashley, and my final project for my CIS 140 class, Intro to Unix Linux, was to create a Hangman game in Perl. And it's actually one of the newest languages I've ever worked with, but it does have similarities to C++ and other different languages I've used before. We've been spending a little bit of time on this and working on it, so I hope that I did it to the best of my ability. We were supposed to do it out of an array of 10 words, and the words were university, sharks, snow, timers, evergreen, hiking, picture, skiing, program, and marines. And obviously we're supposed to create a YouTube video about it. And I used Komodo Edit 8.5 in order to do it. And as you can see, I used strict as that. I used mist, their guesses, guess. I used an array called build, an array called guest, an array called word bank. And word bank, there is all the words. I was going to try to make it into an actual file that it brought it from, but I just couldn't seem to get it to load up correctly. I don't know why. So that's the best I could do for now. And I used, a round for random. And if anyone wants to know, anything about random, Perl.org is a very good site for that. It tells you all about it. It's just randomness, random numbers. And I also use split, and that's another one that you can find on doc.perl.org. It's basically so I can put slashes or spaces in between the different words if I want to. And then I used, build is what you actually see when the board comes up and you have spaces that, you need to have filled for your words. And the word that, I instead of putting a traditional hangman there, I just put the word hangman, because I thought that was kind of neat. There's my actual main, and it has display board, guess word, and print score. I actually used kind of a menu thing for this, and I could have done this a different way, but I decided to do it all by hand and get it to work all by hand. So I have all the little things, and when you see it, it doesn't look like there's something way out here. It actually looks like it's a morsel in a box. And then after you go through that, you go down to the guessed word, and it says while the number equals 1, if if your misses equals the length of the word, of their guesses. And then they ask for a guess, and that's a standard in right here. And then it chomps your guess, so you don't have to enter thing anymore. And I used this as well. And those two things I had to research, because I didn't know what they were at first. And I had, seen them in different programs. I was looking at different Perl scripts that I had seen. Sorry, I have a cold, so it's kind of hard to speak right now, but I seen these on, when I was just looking at different examples of code, both for arrays and not for arrays, and it got me interested, so I looked them up, and it actually was exactly what I needed for my program. It's to, take the actual word hangman that I'm using as my, little, dead character, I guess you can say, and it reduces it every single time. That way, once all the words are gone, all the letters are gone, that means your game is ended. And I also use this, which is something, it's just a lowercase. And, I tried is equal to 1 or plus 1. And if your guess, is good, then it says correct. Pick another. And then it will show, your, that inside of it, you'll show you in your build that, you have that letter there. Let's go down. If you've missed, it says sorry, wrong, and it has a little frown face there because I'm kind of like that sometimes. And then it subtracts that letter from, it subtracts a letter from the thing called their guess, which is Hangman with an exclamation point. And here's print score after, your tries are ended, which is 8 tries. It'll say you took, how many tries, which it can be, you can only get 8 wrong. So it'll take the tries, the number of tries. If you had like 13 tries, but you had like 5 wrong or 8 right, or it'll actually put that up there, and it'll show your misses. And if it says, if your misses were less than your actual length of your word, then you made it. And it has it's supposed to be a little smiley face. It does look like a little smiley face in the end. Then it says else, and it'll print out you failed, and it'll have a little dead face. If I run this, see that it looks like a little box here, and it says, welcome to Hangman, your word, Hangman, when the word Hangman is gone, the game is over. Word has 10 letters, and that's your little counter, I guess you can say. Good luck, start guessing. So I'm going to guess S. Correct. Pick another. Let's guess a U. Oh, pick another. And I guess I'm kind of cheating because I already know, what the word is, because there's only so many words in the word bank. So we're just going to... I don't know why. Okay, there you go. It says you made 9 tries and you had 0 misses. And it has that little smiley face, and it says press any key to continue. And let's try it again. I'll just randomly pick one. See, there's a sorry, wrong, and then a little face. Instead of Hangman, it has Angman. That's why I kind of put it there, because it was another one. I was going to put like little constraints on here, but it wouldn't work with my program for some reason, and I guess I didn't just have enough time to figure it out. So in the future I would like to try to figure it out, so that I don't have to, so it catches those things that, so if you've hit the right letter or same letter twice, or if you've done other things. And eventually I would like to also to put put another button on here, so another little thing on here that says if you want to play again you can hit Y, or if you don't you can hit N for no. But anyhow, it says you took 12 tries and there were 8 misses, so you failed. And it has a little dead guy on there that shows that you failed the game. He kind of looks sad, so that's why I put him on there. And let's see, I already told you about the lowercase and split. Split was really helpful in my opinion, and if there's any other issues with code, this site is definitely a good site to go to. It's basically the site that I use for the entire program. I guess I could have done a whole bunch of different things different, and I really wish I would have had a little bit more time, but it is what it is. I am actually quite happy with the fact that I was able to even do this. Because when I looked at the project, I was like, I didn't know if I could get this coded in the time that he wanted us to. Because it does take me a little bit of time to code. But, yeah, if you've already heard that if I had more time, I would have done some things a little differently, but I guess there's an old code that some programmers live by. It's called, it says that if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. So I guess I have to take that as what it is. So guys, hope you enjoyed my project, and I hope that, you had fun learning a little bit about what I did as far as my code goes. Stay tuned in case I decide to post up another video. Thanks, bye.